Hey, Anthony Nitz here, your productivity coach. Hey, I've got a couple of great tips that I want to share with you. If you are working in a demographic or psychographic or geographic farm area where you're targeting a specific group of people, you want to be the expert in that area. You want to know what's happening. You want to know what the conversations are that's going on in that area. So a few tools that I want to share with you to help you stay on top of things is, of course, one that's provided by Google. Google provides a lot of great tools for research and data for us. And so if you on Google, if you go to the More tab right here, drop down and scroll down to Even More, and then click on Alerts. Alerts is a great tool where you can put in any phrase at all. So let's say, for example, you wanted to work in, or you were working in Ladera Ranch, and that was your area that you're farming. You could also put in any other keyword like attorneys, like Little League Baseball, whatever it is that you're trying to stay up on, you can put that phrase in there or a keyword in there. And then you can choose the type. You can do news, blogs, web, video, or groups, or comprehensive is everything. So anything that comes up with the term Ladera Ranch under any of those categories, you'll be notified on. You can decide how often you want to be notified. I'll warn you, if you select the as it happens, if it's a hot topic or hot area, you're going to get notified like quite a few times a day. I personally just do once a day. You can do once a week, just however it suits your needs. And you can specify how many results you want, up to 20, up to 50 results, and what email address you want it to go to. So you click on Create Alert, and oops, I already have one that has the name. We'll create a new one. We'll go North Tustin. So we'll create the alert. And then what it does is it comes in, and you'll see these are the different alerts that I have. So once a day, I have updates on deed in lieu of bankruptcy, foreclosure, Ladera Ranch, loan modification, North Tustin. These are things that I kind of want to stay up on as those conversations are happening in, whether it's news, video, anything. I just want to know about it. And then what ends up happening is if I go to my email, for example, I get this little email that says Google Alerts. And I click here and it says, okay, Ladera Ranch. Let's see what showed up. Now, this is news. Gala raises funds for Ladera Ranch schools. If you were an expert in that area, you should probably know about the school fundraisers. Under blog postings, by the way, I'm sorry, that is in as reported in the news. If you're doing blog postings, right, or if you want to know about the blog postings, who's blogging about it? California Appetizers in Orange County, California anyone, Ladera, they're talking about Ladera Ranch, Mercury Free Cosmetic Dentistry. Okay, so some of these are business related, but still good things to know to stay on top of. Here's a web alert for Ladera Ranch, kind of just a news update, and this is somebody posting information about, looks like a property that's for lease perhaps. So on Craigslist, hey, I wonder if that's one of our contacts, or our agents who are doing that. Smart move. Anyway, so you're going to get those posts. Also, I'm going to show you this other tool here. Of course, Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter account, go ahead and go set up Twitter, even if for just competitive research and finding out data. So again, if I go over here and I just type in North Tustin, and here I want to put quotes around it because I only want things to say North Tustin. Otherwise, it'll be North and or Tustin, and I'll get all kinds of results. But let's put North Tustin. See if anything comes up. I don't know if it will or not. But yeah, so look, I come here, and looks like Jeffrey Simmons has got a few things. He's talking about posting his properties that he's got for sale in North Tustin, posted on Active Rain. So Active Rain is doing a good job of getting those out there. 7G Home Finder. They're doing a lot of posts on North Tustin. Where are you guys right now? Are you got any posts out there for North Tustin? But what you will end up finding out about this, I mean, obviously these are all real estate related. And if we click on more a little bit, let's see if we get anybody else talking about North Tustin, because I'm going to show you something else here in a minute. It's kind of cool. And yeah, scrolling down, I mean, these guys are just kind of the phrase North Tustin. These guys are all over it. But let's say if we just go to if we put in, for example, sell my house, right, and we put quotes around that phrase, and we do a search, we'll see how many searches come. So, gotta sell my house to move. I have equity in my house, blah blah blah. Do I have to sell my house? So can you go in and answer questions for people? I want to sell my house in wherever that is. Sell my house, sell my house, sell my house. Do you think people are having conversations? Now, how would you start this conversation? Or how would you start having a conversation with somebody who's thinking about selling their house that you have no idea that they're ready to sell their house? You know what? Is this a real estate person? Yeah, probably. Is this a real estate person? Obviously. But maybe this one's not, right? And so this is a great way to do research, but you can do it for your area. So let's do Ladera Ranch here. Oops, no, not Ladera Rancy. Probably not going to have any results there. So we say Ladera Ranch, and look, the people are talking about, I'm working out at 24-hour fitness. A lot of people are working out at 24-hour fitness. What's up? Coda, Ladera Ranch, Newport Beach, Laguna Beach, blah blah blah. Here we come to make you look fabulous. Spring celebration comes to Ladera Ranch. Maybe you need to know about that if you are working that area. And then if they are tied into a bunch of people, maybe you go to their profile and you see what they're talking about. Okay, so this looks like it's all, CIF basketball and all that stuff. But here's something that's also pretty neat. You can also find out if they've got 152 people following them, so they're interested in whatever it is that has to do with Ladera Ranch. What if you were to access their list of followers and ask them to follow? This is getting into Twitter 101. So we're not going to go much farther in this. The whole point is I wanted to show you can do searches that will give you results about what it is that's important to you. A tool that you can use, here's a tool that I like to use, is called Social Oomph. I'm not going to go through the sign-up process here, but what you can do in this is you can set up keyword alert emails, just like the Google alert emails, but this is tracking Twitter. And so, like, for example, I have Tustin, I have Anthony Nitz, my name, I have my Twitter name here. So if somebody's talking about me, I want to know about if somebody's talking about me. And I save those, and I can see, there's 37 posts today that were about Tustin. There was one last time somebody was talking about me was on March 13th. Got the one there. So when I go to my email and I go, okay, Social Oomph right here, it's going to tell me what people are talking about. So I don't necessarily have to go to Twitter and do the search. I just create the account in Social Oomph, and it will come up and tell me everything that's going on. Is there anything stopping me from contacting any one of these people or organizations and saying, hey, how you doing? It just so happens I work in Tustin and I'm selling real estate and blah blah blah, whatever it is, right? And start getting a connection with these. Great way to build up a database really, really quick. So if these tips are helpful to you, one of the best things you can do is at askarealtoronline.com, you can go over to the email tab and click on the subscribe by email button, and a little thing will pop up like this. You just pop in your email address, put in the CAPTCHA code right here, and complete the subscription request. This is not a solicitation list that you're getting on some kind of spam email list. This is just, all it is send you out anytime that there's a new post. You'll get it in your email box, so you don't have to worry about missing it. Hey, this is Anthony Nitz, your productivity coach. If you're thinking about trying to just grow your business, I'd love to chat with you and see what we can do to make it to the next level. Thanks so much. Have yourself a great day. Goodbye.